Coach, another big Power 6 win. Just talk about the performance today.
Yeah, first I would say respect to Vanderbilt for allowing us to come out here and play the game. Got a lot of respect for their program, for Coach Stackhouse, and I'm just really proud of our young men in our locker room. It's been a tough last few days coming off the Arizona State game. I've been hard on them. You know, it's been a little bit of a challenge, and I'm so happy with the way that they responded. And they deserve this. They deserve to feel what it feels like to win on the road. We've been scratching and clawing, been very close, just haven't gotten over the hump. And we came out with great intention to start the game tonight on both sides of the ball. And I think our guys are starting to understand when we do that, we're a hard team to deal with. I thought this guy was tremendous all night, made some big shots, guarded his position. Both him and Jonathan are so unique because they're basically like playing with two guards, and they can affect the game in a lot of different ways. So I'm just proud of him, proud of the rest of the guys in the locker room, and you know, this needs to be something that propels us going forward.
You mentioned the hot start, kind of the opposite of last game. How important was that to get rolling early?
Yeah, I mean, we had, you know, a couple heart-to-heart meetings after the Arizona State game, and really just wanted to get back to us, you know, and a lot of that has to do with just playing with bite from a defensive standpoint. When we're playing with great activity, our length, our athleticism has a way of kind of covering up even when we make a mistake. And we got back to that tonight. I thought we really established ourselves defensively and on the glass. To beat a SEC team 39-21 on the glass speaks a lot to the effort of everybody. It was a collective effort, but the start definitely gave us, I think, some confidence as the half went on.
If you look back a year ago, the guy to your left was not really in the rotation. Just talk about the strides he's made and how far he's come in a year.
Yeah, I mean, I love this guy. He's he has no idea how much better he can continue to get, and sometimes that's my frustrations with him because he doesn't understand how talented he is. But he's learning what it means to kind of be an everyday guy, how much time and effort goes into being good. I think he's starting to really he's tasted some success, and I think he wants more, not only for himself, but for our team. But I'm just really proud of him with the way he responded, because I know he was upset about the game the other day as well. So that's a credit to him, and a credit to our voices in the locker room. I thought Marcus Williams, Jonathan Mobo said some really quality things to our team to kind of just get us in the right headspace, and that's what we need going forward.
Chips, from your side of things, just how have you improved and what are you seeing out there this year versus last year?
I definitely think I can guard a little better than last year. Also, hitting threes, so that's always nice. So, yeah.
Malik had a strong game off the bench. He's kind of been up and down, but what has it meant to have him have a hot game today?
It's credit to Malik and his character, number one, because I know how hard it is to maybe not play as many minutes as you would like, but to continue to just chip away and stay ready and work and have a great attitude. And he's been all about the team. There hasn't been a day where I've questioned anything in terms of where he's at with that. And the game has a way of sometimes rewarding you when you just kind of stick with it. And I thought he gave us some really key minutes off the bench. I thought he got out in transition, had a couple really big baskets, and helped us separate there. So I'm proud of him, proud of his performance.
Chips, you had a play in the second half, steal off the inbound and a dunk that kind of energized the team and down that stretch. Just talk about that play and what you saw.
Well, I was just overplaying a little bit and got the reach, obviously. And then I know my legs haven't been feeling how they used to be. So recently I've been with Casey and getting some treatment and stuff. And just took off, felt good dunk.
You had a change in the starting lineup for the first time this year. Todorovic coming off the bench and starting. Just what was the motivation behind that switch?
Yeah, it had nothing to do with any particular player, Isaiah, or being down Ryan Beasley. We wanted to change some of our combinations and just thought we have not been getting off to great starts. That was not Isaiah's fault at all. Just wanted to change it up, and give a different look. And I was hoping that would maybe settle Isaiah a little bit, make him relax. But that's the kind of team we need to be. We have a lot of guys who can start for our team. And we have to trust and buy into over the course of the season. If we just stay kind of focused on the goal at hand, every night could be somebody else's night. And tonight we went different. Doesn't mean we'll stay with that. But I was proud of both of them. I thought they both handled it professionally.
Looking at the bigger picture, a big road win, obviously, against an SEC team, but also your third Power 6 win of the year in under 10 games. Just what does that mean, bigger picture, for the team as you look through the rest of the year?
Yeah, I hope our guys take away from it that we can play with anybody in the country. We've played as hard of a schedule, I think, to this point as anybody, with road games, neutral site games. Do not feel like we've played many home games to this point, and our guys have kind of gone through some bumps and bruises. But to go on the road tonight and win at a SEC team, that's hard. And we finally kind of cracked through. But we need to use this as momentum going forward.
This question's for both of you. Two home games next week before we're back on the road. Just how do you continue the momentum in those games?
I would say, first off, these guys deserve some rest. So we're going to get back to San Francisco. Finals are coming up. This guy is one of the hardest classes in USF currently. He needs to get back and handle schoolwork. But we need to rest mentally, physically, and then we know we have 2 tough games coming up. It'll be nice to get back and be able to focus on ourselves a little bit. And improve on some areas that we still need to continue to improve on so we can have a great week next week.
Definitely got to get back, get some schoolwork, and then when it's ready to get back to practice, every practice counts.